no.
We have. We'll
We
figure it out.
some of us still have to reunite. So far, only
Yeah.
Carwin and Kolro have reunited, and then Miria and Mako have
And
reunited.
Mako. Yeah, and Miria has to go to a dinner, and Mako has to go to God knows where's.
Yeah. And Miria finally has some slight insight that Mako's not who he says he is.
After all this time.
After 2 years.
13 sessions.
We jumped 2 years and 13 sessions. Holy fuck. That's like clone aging rate. Like, that's the rate of a clone aging. Oh my god.
How's our rates?
Well, we're 0 frames dropped so far, so we're good.
Yep, from what I'm seeing, we're going strong.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Most of us are exhausted pigeons or some form of exhausted pigeon today.
KU won the NCAA tourney earlier this week. We are all going through collective adrenaline crash here in Lawrence. I am so tired.
I had to drive like an hour and a half out of the city to go sing with music that none of us have really truly solidified yet.
Oh my god.
In front of tons of people.
That's
and I get to do it again tomorrow. But tomorrow I get to sing another voice part.
Ooh.
That I haven't learned.
You know, this sounds quite rough for you.
Can I share some good news?
Hell yeah.
They announced a Bad Batch panel for Star Wars Celebrations next month. And also, Planet Comic-Con Kansas City is in 2 weeks. I will be attending. Not only will Ashley Eckstein be there, they just announced today that James Arnold Taylor is going to be there. He is the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi for the Clone Wars, Rebels, and for the Lego games. I may get to eat. I may get to meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mother of God.
I know for a fact I'm gonna meet Ashley Eckstein because my sister wants an autograph from her, so I have to meet Ashley.
Isn't she the voice of Ahsoka in Clone Wars?
Yeah, she's Ahsoka in Clone Wars and in Rebels.
I thought so.
Yeah. I'm debating on bringing this, even though I know it's not technically her Ahsoka, I want her to sign it.
That's fair.
That's gonna be my autograph. I'm gonna get something else for my sister for her to sign.
Okay, I am so tired. I went to go type in the Twitch and I put Twitter.
I mean, it's a social media that I do use, so.
It is. It's something we both use.
Yep, you see my posts of shame every day.
All right. And speaking of other news, I think it will be aired on Saturdays on the Cantrip Cast, but we are recording on Mondays. There will be a Star Wars 5e campaign called The Lost Planet, which is having me, Brandon the DM, Pinwielder, Stake, and our lovely GM is formerly known as Game Master Craig, but we all call him David now. So
you may only refer to him as David.
David.
The David.
We instead
Game Master David.
Bubba.
Game Master David. Yes. The way that it is setting, it is after one of the original trilogy movies. I forgot. And
it's 3 numbers: 4, 5, and 6.
So all you need to know, it's original trilogy era.
Yes. So it's gonna be a fun old time. I will be playing a rebellion doctor who got hijacked off her ship and somehow ended up on a Hutta. So that's gonna be fun.
Ooh.
Okay, that sounds like Vil. Just saying, same backstory.
It is not. This baby is very quiet, very shy, and very bashful. Vil was not any of that.
Okay.
I'm sure we remember how chaotic gremlin energy Vil was.
I'm just thinking, how are you gonna maintain the shyness? It's you.
I mean, I've done quite well with Elise.
So far.
Yes, yes, I am sassing my usual one of my other DMs who I've done Star Wars with. So let's get started. Where we were last time is we did reuniting after 2 years of basically not a lot really happened in the Clone Wars era for like senators or anything. It was more focused on the clones and the war front as a whole. So right we are now in the timeline is the last 6 months that the Republic is the Republic. I hate to word it that way, but it's true.
The last days of the old Republic.
Yep.
Carwin and Colro found out that their masters went missing, which I still need to write up the journal entries.
You still have it? Okay.
No. Okay, I was playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands today with a friend, so.
I mean, I get that. I get that. Is that really the excuse though?
It was with Seb. I had it was cheering old friendo up.
We were all playing, but apparently having two people on split screen and one person on another console just kept making it crash.
Ooh.
Because there were too many pets at play.
That's rough.
So they found out their masters were missing. They found a journal, and Carwin and Colro had decided not to tell the council of what they found.
Again, we'll tell them in 7 months.
Yeah. They've been gone for 2 months now for some odd reason. Very odd reasons that we do not know.
Until we actually get the
Vol
journal
doesn't
entry.
know. Vol doesn't know because he's a little dumb, but you know. He's smart, but he ain't that smart. If you
He's
get
smart, but he's smart, but he's stupid.
Sure,
I'm smart, but I'm stupid.
I believe the term is dense, maybe, right?
There we go. Dense is more proper for him. And then Miria decided to go home, but was told by Anadia where she knew where Mako was. So they decided to surprise Mako, if I remember correctly, at his apartment.
Yep. After they had not talked in over like half a year.
Yep. Due to training that Mako was under, he was not allowed to communicate with anybody for at least 6 months. Which Miria now knows there's something really off with Mako, and Mako can't confirm nor deny it.
In her mind, his reaction alone was enough to confirm her theories.
Yes. And also, botched rolls were hilarious.
It was great. I could not have been happier with low rolls. It was fucking great.
So where we left off was Miria had a dinner to get to, and we need to get them reunited with Carwin and Colro. Granted, also during this time, there's also been a little bit of unease between the Senate and the Jedi Temple due to the bombing, which is very, very reasonable considering all things that have happened. Also, it is very well public knowledge, not really public knowledge, but public knowledge, lovely Mako, that the Republic Intelligence has also been trying to figure out how that was even slipped into the temple in the first place. So,
gotta give Barasafi some credit. She was fucking smart.
She was, and that was a very, very big cause of concern.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody snuck something in a clever way, but now entire security entire security countermeasures, security booklets, and training have to now be implemented to keep that from happening twice. The moment there's a big slip up, especially in the military, there is a fuck ton that goes into making sure this does not happen twice.
Oh yeah.
So, Colro.
Hi, that's my name.
Carwin. Y'all are finally leaving the room of Master Vold after you got the journal. And you two have like somehow decided for the first time in agreement on anything to not say anything.
Well, again, he did say the journal said don't tell anyone, and Kolro is not one to, not follow the orders of his masters. So,
Carwin understands her master the fact of like, if something is hush hush, she's gonna be like, okay.
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 Don't tell the Jedi Council. Don't tell the Jedi Council. Got it. I got you. I don't tell the Jedi Council shit anyway.
tell them nothing. Tell them what?
Tell them what?
And yes, oh yeah, I forgot. As y'all were leaving, y'all didn't overhear a very important conversation that was actually part of canon lore.
Take a seat, Master Scout. Or take a seat, young Skywalker.
Yep. So y'all are walking through the temple. It's nice. It's pretty quiet. I mean, it's been a lot more quiet and more tense in the air since the whole bombing because everybody's looking everywhere. Everybody is suspect. Like,
That is
who bombs the Jedi Temple? Who does that?
A Jedi, apparently.
Well, not only that, right? This is after the Battle of Coruscant too, right? So this
Yes.
is like whole like stressness situation.
Yeah, the bombing happened a couple months before the Battle of Coruscant, so everyone's on high alert now.
So, at some point, one of the Jedis is just walking by you, doesn't even look at you, continues on. No greetings, no nothing. Seems to be on a mission to go somewhere.
Are they sus?
No, they are not sus. You know what? If you think they're sus, roll insight.
Oh, okay. I will roll insight. What now?
Can
Bring
I
it.
assist so that he gets
Sure.
advantage?
Sure.
All right, cool. I got a 9 first roll, 20 for the second. Thank you.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess
What?
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 They're not
what?
sus.
Excellent. This is important information. I have to ask.
I mean, it could be worse. They could be sus, but only because of the fact that their robes are a little bit messed up and their hair is a mess and they're just a little bit flushed.
Not all Jedi are like that. Clearly.
You'd be surprised.
Your master was. Fairly.
Oh!
Sheesh.
Touche.
Did you say houche or
No.
touche?
Touche.
I was like, houche? What the fuck?
No, that's the Jedi's name, Shay, clearly.
So I'm pretty sure one of you has a communicator.
I do. Have to. Military
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, y'all are heading outside. You get a little ring-a-ding-ding from Miria.
From Miria.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard from her in a while.
Nah, it's been a few months.
Did we explain the reason for that, or were we just going with everything?
It was due to everything that was going on with the temple bombing, and then because after the bombing they needed more technical sentinels, and if you did not know, in Star Wars with sentinels, it was a job that was technically an undercover job, and that's why they had the masks so their identities could not be revealed. All Jedi, fun fact, at some point has served sentinel duty at the temple.
So that was us for a while?
Yeah, that was y'all for a while.
Oh, great. We had guard duty.
They,
Wait,
they put like spacers in your boots so that everyone looks the same height, so no
Wait,
one
Yeah,
can be
that's actually a
distinguished.
fun fact.
Wait,
That's
does that
actually
mean-
a fun fact I know.
Cora was on duty with Carwin this whole time together? Like,
And y'all didn't know because y'all don't know the identities of each other. And actually,
Oh.
fun fact
Damn.
with the mask and everything, the fun fact with the masks that I did some research later, if you actually look into it, they had voice changers inside of those masks.
dang. So, like,
Yeah,
know.
it was to keep 100% anonymity, like so there would be no attachments, no nothing. It was just to basically, we're here to keep the temple safe, and most Jedi, mostly knights, ended up serving that form of duty at some point.
interesting. I
Yeah.
just figured Cora would be actually sent to the war, but that's cool.
No,
I did
yeah.
not know anything about the Sentinel stuff.
Yeah, that's why I love Sentinel so much. I love them; they're great. So Miria is ring-a-ding-dinging. Are you gonna answer it?
Thing is, though, I think Carwin would be the one she would ask. You know, I figured she would.
Or
Message
like sees
Carwin.
that it's Miriam. Gimme.
Of course.
Miria!
Greetings, both of you.
How are you?
Hello. This is my communicator. So
I know
Yeah.
that's why I called you, Colro, because you always answer. It's-
Haven't heard from you for a while. Are you okay? Is everything good? I miss you.
It has been a long few months in the Senate. I will say that for sure. Can't really talk about myself at the moment, but I finally contacted Mako again.
And how is he holding up?
is he sad he couldn't fly us around? You know, I figured that'd be his job. You know. So did he get unemployment or something? You know.
It's very complicated, and I think it'd be best for me to tell you both in person. I have a little bit of time to kill before I have somewhere to be tonight. If the two of you would like to meet somewhere, maybe grab food or something.
Wait, he's not like at the hospital? So your
No,
tone is
no,
quite.
no, no. He's
okay.
all right. He's all right. He's alive and well as he can be. But I believe this is something better to be discussed in person.
I mean, he wasn't just some shady stuff, so it wouldn't surprise me if he got horribly injured.
I mean, you're not wrong, so I can't be mad at that.
Cora,
Wait a
if he
minute,
if he
shit.
was horribly injured, I would have messaged you both to immediately come to the medical facility he would be detained at. But he
So
is
that you
not.
could laugh at me.
You're not here.
All right,
Wow.
this just sounds quite a serious call for our first meeting in a while.
Well, there's a lot to be discussed. So, if you wish, you could just stop by my senatorial apartment. I can cook dinner for both of you before I head to my, occasion later this evening.
Is it the yip tip?
Huh?
You making the yip tip?
Oh, yes.
My
yip tip.
favorite?
Yes, I'll be making the yip tip tonight.
The what?
Just both of you get over here as soon as you can, alright?
All right.
May the
Out
force...
of character. Yip tip comes in Batu. I should know.
I will see you
It's
both then.
delicious.
Mira smiles before shutting off her end of the communicator. Oh no, Amy is muted.
Oh no.
Am I muted?
Oh, yeah,
there
you
you
were
go.
you were
You're fine.
speaking for a moment and we couldn't hear you.
Okay.
You're back now.
Maybe we just
Are
didn't
we-
pick her up for a second.
Okay, are
Yeah.
we talking about Tip Yip?
Tip yip.
Tip yip. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
Yep.
that's
Yep.
it.
Right.
Yip tip tip yip.
Oh,
One
it's
of-
chicken! It's chicken!
Well, it's not chicken, but it's chicken.
It's Star
No,
Wars.
it literally
And-
says classification chicken.
And Nuna from Mandalore is basically turkey.
Oh my god.
It's space turkey.
Space
Space-
turkey.
Space turkey.
Oh my god, they're from Indoor chickens.
Indoor
Ah.
I am
Ah.
terrified.
Ah,
Mm.
yes. The Endor chickens, a very popular meal. So why
There's actually an image of a Tip Yip.
I wonder if they're big enough for the Ewoks to ride.
called
so that's why they built the Death Star too, or they needed a regular source of chicken.
Listen, Palpatine wanted his chicken nuggies on the commissary menu.
Okay, I just posted in our general chat of
Oh my
the
God.
Tip Yip.
I
That
have
is
to-
the chicken.
Oh my god.
It's a chicken.
See this? Oh
Oh my god.
fucking
Oh,
God.
it looks so cute.
We're adopting
got-
one.
It has a haircut of a Karen.
It does.
So
We'll
Karen-
name the
I want to see a
Karen.
manager
I
haircut.
hate that. That's accurate. I hate it.
We'll name the chicken Karen then.
No. We got to give it a Star Wars term like Kareen or
Green.
Koth Red.
What about Catherine?
Kavren. Kavren.
Well, I know. I got it. Catherine Kennedy. And then we'll
Oh
roast her up.
no! You
And-
did not just no.
And then we'll roast her
No.
over a fire. Oh, oh,
I think you broke him. I think you broke him.
Fucking chicken. Y'all naming the fucking chicken.
And
Okay.
hey, you name everything else we come across in our game. It's only fair.
Ah,
I do not. I do not. Name 5 instances of where I named things in a game.
Well, you begged for a lost cat for like 6 months. That
yeah,
that
Moo.
should count. You okay?
Moo. Moo. Moo the lost cat. Yeah, and it mooed. It actually mooed.
So this one will just loudly complain about whenever they're around.
So, okay. Y'all renting a speeder, I'm guessing, and y'all head your way to Miria's apartment for Tip Yip
Yeah.
for chicken.
for chickens.
Chimpkin.
So, Miria, you made it safely from Mako's apartment, and you all seem to arrive outside your complex at the exact same time.
Well, the two of you got here very quickly.
Tackle hug.
Oh! It's good to see you too, Carwin.
Yes, we're currently
Miss
assigned.
you.
Well,
Hmm.
we're currently not assigned on too many duties right now, so we're quite free. At least
Well-
I am. I don't know about Carwin completely.
Well, let's get inside, shall we? No, lead them into my apartment.
Why don't you describe what your apartment looks like?
Okay, so you know how fancy schmancy Padme's apartment was like? It's like that, but a little, like, not as fancy. Because Corellia's not really known for its beauty, unlike Naboo. But Miria does definitely have a really nice place. I don't know if the two of you would sense it. I know Carwin's been to her apartment before. It doesn't feel as much of a home anymore.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's the energy that you would pick up walking in. It's definitely different than it was a year ago.
A little darker.
Kind of just like
Yeah.
a holding place.
Yeah.
for function.
Yeah.
It is functional.
Yeah. She used to have hollow pictures hanging up everywhere. Those have all been shut off. It's just a house she's staying in while the Senate is in residence. Well, make yourselves at home. I will get dinner started. Or you can join me in the kitchen if you wish.
Carmen like immediately, like before she can even say like, oh, you can help, like she's already like in the kitchen getting out like the pots and the pans.
I must ask how you two have been. I know it's been hectic around the Jedi Temple, especially after what happened a few months ago.
Hectic and yet at the same time boring as all hell. How those two even can go together, I have no clue.
Wait. Which two?
We actually are assigned technically some duties right now. But it's sort of, well, I'll put it frankly for you. Our masters have kind of left together, and we've been just told by the council today to determine what happened to them, and they're missing for 2 months.
That's an,
But we're not saying shit.
I mean, did you find anything so far?
Yes, that's why we're not saying anything, Colin.
Yeah.
He pulls out the journal. We found this, and as well as a message for us. That is all for now, though. as he puts the journal back in his room.
So aside from a message left behind in a journal, no other indication of where they might have gone.
Yeah, no clue.
They told us nowhere to look for, and they definitely told us not to look for them. There are bigger matters, possibly in the future.
I mean, the war is still currently going on. Last I heard, isn't a siege happening on Mandalore as well?
It's one of the many Outer Rim sieges, yes. So the Kamaya's fallen, though.
It's
And-
gotten hectic around the Senate as well. They just voted for more emergency powers to be granted to the Chancellor. He's way past his term limit. Something just does not feel right.
Unfortunately, Senator, Jedi are not supposed to get involved in politics. Fortunately.
And yet we
I don't-
are.
I don't expect you to get involved. There's not even much I can do from the Senate floor. Are
We
we?
are and aren't, Carwin. Objectively, we're to defend the Republic, and that involves some involvement when necessary. Like
My-
defending senators.
My only hope is that this war will end soon, so that Chancellor Palpatine will give up his emergency powers and properly retire. It's just nothing feels right anymore. I don't know how to explain it. The energy in the Senate has shifted. Something is up with Mako as well. I have a theory, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Core begins. Yeah, there's some changing in the military. There's a lot more non-clone officers coming in the ranks. It just seems. Wait, Mako? What's wrong with Mako?
Yes, non-clone. I heard about Tarkin, but yes, Mako. I cannot confirm what his exact form of employment is, but the past 2 years, the three of us have known him. He's hidden quite a lot from us, and I just saw barely a hint earlier today of who he really is.
Not a simple pilot smuggler of sorts?
It's more than that.
How complicated can that guy get?
Well, let's say it is Republic intelligence complicated.
What's so Republic intelligence?
Well, the Republic intelligence, everyone in the Senate knows about them. They are basically, for better or worse, kind of the spies for the Republic. I don't know how to best explain it. They know more about what's going on in the galaxy than possibly the Chancellor, as far as I know. And I don't know. Whatever mask Mako has been holding up for the past 2 years, it's starting to slip a little bit. I don't know if he works directly for them or if he's like a contractor with them, but something is going on with him, with the Republic intelligence, and I could tell by the look on his face it's taking a toll on him. That's why none of us have heard from him in the past almost year.
Do you know why he would be? If he were, this could be again wrong. Do you know why he would be assigned to as a pilot for us? That seems quite odd to me, but
I mean, Republic intelligence works alongside the Senate. That could be why.
so a simple they don't want to give us an actual pilot, they give us one of theirs.
Possibly. I can't believe it's taken me until now to realize he's most likely involved with them. I was trained to, well, most of us in the Senate were taught about the Republic intelligence and their existence. I'm just surprised I didn't see the signs till now. that's possibly the reason why we have not been in contact with him for a while.
Everything just feels really messed up.
It really does. Too much has happened in such a short amount of time.
We just seem to live in changing times.
Indeed, we
The
do.
war ends, however, maybe this will get back to normal.
Or, and I'm just kind of throwing this out there, we could all just run and start over somewhere else where we don't have to deal with this.
I never thought I would hear a Jedi say that.
Yes. Why would we need to do that? As
This
far
is
as I
what
know,
all of this is starting to get like on my nerves. Okay.
maybe a vacation is in order then, Carwin? Not simply running away though, but
Yeah, but then like with a vacation, you have to come back and then deal with even more bullshit and like.
Also, Miria is actively cooking dinner while we're all discussing this too.
Can you roll
Carwin
a
has-
survival check for me, please?
Survival check?
Yes,
Count Dooku is dead. The war is nearly over.
16.
you're good.
Okay.
Hey.
Dinner is not burning.
Carwin has slid onto the floor and just like starfished.
Ah,
on the ground.
yes. Ah, yes, the infamous Jedi tantrum on the floor. Beautiful.
I don't really want to go to work today.
Yeah.
I really don't want to go to work today.
I don't really want to do
Yes,
the work
but-
today. I don't really want to do the work today.
Yes.
I don't really want to.
Count Dooku is dead, but that means General Grievous is in charge of the Separatist armies now. Is that correct?
That should be correct.
At
based
least
on
that's
the
what I've-
briefing.
That's what I've heard about around the Senate.
But I'm sure he'll be found in some corner of the galaxy.
Hmm.
And when
And
he's
the
ended,
camera to somewhere in the galaxy.
Somewhere in the galaxy on Utapau.
No, just a shot of Utapau discreetly spinning, and then you just hear.
no, scene changed to actual episode 3 footage.
the classic Star Wars PowerPoint slide transition. I just hope this war ends soon.
Yeah, again, or we could run.
I can't exactly leave my duties in the Senate.
Says who?
Says the people who elected me to represent Corellia. Just because there are two of us doesn't mean one of us can be absent.
Carwin, just to confirm, no offense. Do you know what a senator is? Just curious.
Oh shit!
I'm not. I'm just asking. I'm not. He probably represents like several hundred million. Okay. I will shut up
Yes.
and no, forget I asked.
The classic. This is what you're doing, and this is what I want you to do.
Of course, I fucking know what a senator is and what they do.
Then yeah, she can definitely not leave her post
No.
without
I mean, you think I'm
repercussions.
stupid or something?
No, but maybe your master didn't teach you. Maybe I don't know.
She shuts off her earcon.
To somewhere in the galaxy, sneezes. Who the fuck is talking shit about me?
He says futilely, "It's just something she might have forgotten." Oh, you're not listening. Okay. I'll apologize to you later
I'll apologize to you.
when you're willing to listen.
Yeah. Speaking of Senator Iblis, he believes he sensed something is wrong as well in the Senate. Which,
I don't suppose the rumors of some senators gathering are true, are they? There's been just whispers in the council briefing or two of some gathering of senators to petition against Palpatine or something.
So the temple indeed has ears everywhere.
Not ears, just rumors. It's not like we don't stop guarding senators. Completely.
Since you two are among the few people I trust with this information, yes. And that is where I'm actually going tonight. We firmly believe Chancellor Palpatine is way past his limit in his seat. And it's just probably why I've had the strangest feeling. I don't think he's going to give up his powers. I hope he does when the war ends, but I have the uneasy feeling he's not going to. I know that it's awful for me to say. He's been a mentor to me for the past 2 years.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah, we've met several times. He's been quite the gentle man, you know. Hard to imagine him abusing such responsibility.
Even Senator Amidala has expressed her concern, and she's practically his protege. And to see her express doubt in the Senate, that is very alarming. I just don't know how these next few days are gonna go. I don't know anymore. In the beginning of the war, it just seemed so simple, you know? It's just, you keep fighting the next fight, hope for victory, but now, I don't know if there's much hope left in the galaxy. And you can see at this point, Miria is actively fidgeting with a crystal necklace that she's wearing. Which by now, the two of you would have known it was a present from Fives. And everyone's knowledge now is that he's gone.
Arwen at some point will turn back on her implant.
Cora will bow an apology as she sees that, but not say anything.
I'm sorry, y'all act so much like siblings. It's so goddamn funny to me.
I mean, aren't they basically siblings now?
I mean, they basically are. Like,
They are, honestly. she loves him, but he also drives her crazy at the same time.
Same. Cora is the same. Don't worry.
She respects. Don't get it twisted. She respects him.
I mean, technically they are siblings. They're step siblings. Technically.
Don't make that joke. Don't
hold
make
up.
that joke.
Don't go too far down that train of thought there, Em.
There's a joke to be made. I'm not making it. Let's not.
She already has
No.
Jedi Guy. Okay, we don't need to make that joke. She already has Jedi Guy.
Yeah, no, I was just being serious. They're step siblings.
There's a joke to be made there. There's a joke to be made there.
Stop it. Get some
Y'all
help.
are thinking way too deep about this.
Phrasing.
Stop it. Get some help.
Some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
How many times in a session will I say stop it, get some help?
Too many.
Here we go.
Too many.
Either
is the correct
too many
answer.
or
Way too
not
many.
enough.
Let's go to Mako. Back
Oh,
at his
shit.
apartment.
And waiting for the slap.
And there's Anadia. In your
Looks like
apartment, if you remember correctly.
Uh-huh.
She'll be leaning against the doorway, folding her arms across her chest. Not right now.
I appreciate the comedy of the situation.
Hmm.
honestly don't know what I can say right now.
You got found out.
What do you mean?
Miria's a smart girl. Very smart girl.
I know. She has her suspicions.
Mm-hmm. Sweetheart, you basically confirmed it.
Doesn't matter. Because if my gut is correct in this, it's not going to matter soon. I don't think.
You can get out now. You've been in long enough.
No, I'm afraid I actually can't.
Did you resign your contract?
More like I was a rather odd feeling. It didn't feel like I had the ability to say no to it. But for something bigger, similar to the field work, but a lot more high profile.
I can probably tell you it's sketchy.
And unfortunately, I don't really have a choice in the matter.
Do you?
If I did, I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Well,
They did combat evaluations the other day. Something I haven't seen since the academy.
mm,
They were very pleased at my high marks. I think that might be why they voluntold me for the special project. I'm not entirely sure what.
you need to keep an eye out for Lord Van.
Think I've seen him around. What do you know about him?
Well, he's from House Vandron, one of the ancient houses of the Sinex sector. He is currently an advisor to Supreme, or, well, sorry, Chancellor Palpatine. Um, he has a wife. He's slowly moving into the intelligence field.
Got it. And why should I watch out for him exactly?
He's smart and he's very dangerous.
That kind of comes hand in hand.
He's funding a lot of the Imperial. Sorry, not Imperial, the intelligence field.
Okay. It's about time we got proper funding, but why is that bad? Doesn't it mean threats like the bombing on the temple can get sniffed out faster? Stopped even? If we had more intel, more people looking, more information, that could have been stopped. A lot of good people died in that bombing. A lot of people who didn't have to.
Not that kind of funding.
He works with slavers quite frequently. That's where he gets his money. He'll deny it, but records say otherwise.
How easily can it get traced back to him?
Palpatine covered it up. His record's clean.
Why would he do that? Is he giving him a fresh slate? A do-over?
I guess.
I'll keep my eye out.
But you need to keep an eye on him.
I've always had keen eyes. I'll keep watching.
Fun fact, this is a Legends character, and he was actually one of the funders of the ISB.
Yeah.
I'm taking my notes on this.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name again?
It is Crueya Vandron. Vandron. He founded the Imperial Security Bureau in 19 BBY. For a little history lesson.
Okay.
Also, he is the founder of the Commission for the Preservation of the New Order.
Oh, he's a fanatic. Ugh.
Yep.
Oh, that explains what
So-
his previous job was.
Miria would know of him.
You would know of him. He is currently an advisor to Palpatine currently.
Okay. Vandron, advisor to Palpatine. All right, I'm just taking notes for myself right now.
Yep.
You good?
But the current title of what this is, of what he founded, is that he's a part of, is the Commission for the Protection of the Republic.
Commission.
Precursor to the ISB.
Precursor ISB and precursor to Commission of the for the Preservation of the New Order. The organization for Compor, that's the abbreviation.
Oh, okay, yeah, fanatic. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, Compor was founded in 21 BBY.
Were founded.
Also, this is for Mako to know too, since I am just gonna just go for it. This is basically, it was designed to promote loyalty and patriotism in the Galactic Republic. Its primary function was to brainstorm ideas and reforms that could be implemented in order to ensure the continuation of the Republic amongst the chaos of a galaxy divided by war. So the vast majority of the suggestions included, in some form or another, strengthening the power of the executive branch at the expense of other parts of the government.
Yeah, Palpatine getting his emergency powers.
Yep. So one of the subgroups that maybe y'all need to know about is the sub-adult group, a youth organization comprised of adolescent citizens who strongly supported the Republic and its commander-in-chief, Supreme Chancellor Palpatine.
I don't like
Yeah.
the
No,
I don't like how it's so much similar to something else.
yeah, no, but that's the whole idea, though. This is how, it happened.
Yeah. If you
Yep.
could, Emmy, later just send more information about this in the Discord.
I will actually post you the Legends lore. I'll
Okay.
link it.
Okay.
I will link it.
Thank you.
Yep,
Yeah,
but
but this
that's
is-
the basic information that y'all need to know.
Yeah, this is when the propaganda machine is ramped up already to where
Yay.
people are hating the Jedi right now.
Yay.
And are questioning, why do we have a Senate when Palpatine, runs everything? He's a great guy. Let him run everything. Nothing will go wrong. The full-on propaganda machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. So y'all got your info. I'm only here for the Sith. Sorry, there are no Sith here. Please leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. Love you, right? That's my boss. That's actually my boss in the
Mhm.
chat. Hi, boss. So Anadia just looks at you. That's what's going on. Besides your boss, which I need to pull that back up. Go back to Imperial Security Bureau. No, please don't go. Don't dare click out of the tab. Thank you. Whee! Investigation. Perfect.
Meanwhile, we're eating some bomb tip yip right now at my house.
Bomb chicken.
Bomb
Yeah.
chicken.
No.
Oh, ISB is separate from Imperial Intelligence. Okay. Oh, so it's
Mhm.
not Azar, that's his boss. Okay.
It's a trap.
Holy shit. Thank you
Yeah.
for subscribing. I just had Admiral Akbar yell in my ear.
Thank you, Jack. Show hello, Ray. So, she is also going to name a couple of other names as well. Such as, if I need to double check who this is real quick, just to make sure I am not fucking this up. One of them is Tarkin.
Tarkin? Why am I not fucking surprised?
All right. Military personnel, Wolf Yularen.
Wolf Yularen? Admiral Yularen?
Yep.
I'm not sure he's involved in there yet, though.
He's actually a soldier during the current war right now.
Yeah, Admiral Yularen. He's in
Yeah.
he's in charge of Anakin and Obi-Wan's fleet.
He's in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Another person that will be later on, but it is still important. Central Commander, which will be Sollaine, Sollaine. INE.
Okay. Central Commander Sollaine.
Later on, this is kind of a bit of a spoiler. He's the one that uncovered Tarkin being a traitor. Fun fact.
Tarkin being a traitor?
Yeah. By Tarkin, I'm referring to Rivoche Tarkin, the daughter of Gideon Tarkin.
Oh. So not Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, his daughter.
Oh shit.
Niece of Moff Tarkin.
Oh, niece of Moff Tarkin. Okay.
Yes. She is gonna be born at the end, but she's gonna be very important later on.
Okay.
She is not around yet, but I'm getting this out of the way now so I don't forget it. Making sure. Galactic.
If it's
Info.
ever relevant.
I don't think she is. I have to read the history of this woman because she is the first female to reach admiral in the Imperial Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Damn.
I know who that is, I believe.
She was the protege of Wilhof Tarkin.
Yep, I know who that is.
I don't think she was born yet.
No, I don't believe she was.
No, because 3BBY is here. She was accepted into the academy.
Yeah, she's not a thing yet.
Nope.
Yeah. So
But she is-
far, names of interest are Tarkin, Yularen, and Sollaine.
Yes.
Anyone else?
And by Tarkin, it's any of the Tarkins. pretty
Any of
much.
the Tarkins, basically.
Any of the Tarkins.
It's a famous name, actually. So if
Yeah.
you say Tarkin, anyone should know. Oh, that particular family.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Tarkin is very importantes. I have to look up this one. Open link in new tab. When there's so many names that you have to keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to do this now.
Yeah, you can always send us the list of names later too.
Yep. So Anna Dia is relaying a bunch of names to Mako. There we go.
Yeah, you can just summarize.
Mhm.
I hate doing that. Oh,
I
it's
know.
a lot of names. It's a lot of names.
So he's just repeating them in his head constantly, just so that he doesn't forget them, so he'll recognize them.
You can write them down.
If I write them down, it's a paper trail.
God
Oh,
damn it, we just gotta
Da-
hydrate the channel.
Data trail.
God damn
Papers.
it, Nate.
You know. Papers. Antiquity.
Flimsy trail.
And flimsy is expensive. It is considered a commodity.
It is archaic.
her just sitting there like, I use paper all the time. What? Oh, that's right. I'm loaded. That's right.
She did that on purpose. She said that on purpose.
So you can't leave, or you just don't want to leave.
I'm not at liberty to talk about it.
You could just retire.
Haven't been in long enough.
How
Already
long
looked
have
into
you
that.
been in now?
6 years? Getting close to 7?
Even if I could get you out, you won't leave.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but with some of the stuff going on, I don't think I could. Not without literally faking my death and convincing
I mean,
everyone
I can
I'm
set
dead.
that. I could set that up.
And with all the stuff going on right now, it gets seen through.
I mean,
Everyone's tense. Everyone's looking for even the slightest hints of things.
I can set it up. We can fake your death. We can run away together to Scarif and live happily ever after.
Sauce.
Also, I was looking into purchasing possibly a baby Rancor, but we're going to talk about that later.
3 years. And I can retire.
Is that a promise?
You know, I don't make promises I can't keep, which is why I often don't make promises.
Are you
What I
promising?
can promise is when I get the chance to retire, I'm taking it.
So where do I fit in on all of this?
Uh-oh. We're having this conversation.
Yes, we are.
I have been trying to figure that out for a while now.
Hmm.
Wrong answer.
Because with how volatile the situation is, I don't exactly know when I'm going to get my life back, so to speak.
I haven't had my life back in years. I've been undercover for a while, faking identities and all sorts of other things. That's my job.
Yeah, I know nothing about that now, do I?
No, especially you know what I remember? The funniest little memory I have is when we were on Scarif and I got you to admit something and it was just blank medical paperwork.
I should never have let my guard down.
I am pretty.
Okay, nothing to do with you being pretty, but you know what? I'll give you that.
Oh, it's my charming wit.
You're not winning
Or
this
was it-
conversation.
or was it the low cut dress that I was wearing and you were just staring? Okay, all of the above. All right.
Let's go with that. Let's go with all the above.
But in all seriousness, Mako, I feel like it's going to get worse. And that's coming from somebody who benefits on information.
I
Who
know.
sells
I know.
information.
I know. I know.
Hell, I've sold information to your intelligence office.
Did you charge him double?
Yeah, the last information I sold them on a certain somebody, I got 2.6 million credits out of it. Yeah. When you get a lot of really good information on something concerning wanted criminals and war, you get a lot of money for it.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Was it Hondo?
There's no way she'd sell out Hondo. There's no way.
She'll never sell out Hondo. Ever.
Wanted criminals during war. It lines up though.
Watch it. She might sell you out, Polro. Watch it.
Hey.
Watch it. Watch it.
I've done nothing wrong.
Did you? Your records say otherwise.
I done nothing wrong. I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. Now,
I don't even
back,
think it exists.
back to our lovely group eating
Chicken.
yip,
Yip, tip, yip,
yip,
I'm
Chicken.
calling this chicken because I know.
Yip, yip.
yip,
yip,
yip.
yip. What's wrong, Colro? You don't want to deal with Ewoks?
No. No, they scare me.
Do they really scare you?
Yeah.
What? They're little teddy bears.
Teddy bears that eat
No.
people.
Teddy bears of rage.
Teddy bears that eat people. I've played Battlefront.
Exactly. The furry micro cannibals.
Miria is just eating quietly.
What an awkward dinner.
Very awkward.
We're just
dinner.
sitting there eating there quietly.
Yeah.
Before too long, Maria's comm goes off.
Sorry about this. Hey, open up.
Well, hello, honey. It's Anadia. Well, hello again.
Hello. How are you?
I just left Mako's apartment, and I'm driving towards your little place because I know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you really need to work on not giving out your information very often because I found your place in like 2 minutes on a HoloNet search.
I mean,
Isn't she a senator?
I work in. I have some visitors here at the moment, by the way.
Oh, is it Carwin and Colro?
Yes, we are catching up at the moment.
All right,
Also,
I'll
I am
Be there.
a member of the Senate. My address should already be public.
Still, like, kind of bad though. With the whole assassination attempts thing.
I have very good security system here.
You have BD, right?
Yes, BD. He is charging up right now, though. He had a long day.
Ah, so he's taking a nap. Got it.
Yes, he's gone nap at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm driving my vehicle, so it's fine. I already
Okay.
checked it. It's not bugged or anything.
That's good.
So what do you want to know about Mako?
Uh-oh.
I kind of enhance, since I have a nice high-tech
Yeah.
comm now, I enhance it to where I can, like, blow up her hollow more so that she can see the rest of us as well.
You hear
and
her
we don't
yelling
see
at
her.
traffic at some point. You hear her cussing out
Yeah,
traffic.
that way they can all see her. I kind of, like, Tony Stark it and, like, move it, like, onto a hollow
Love it.
projector on my table.
Love that.
Remind yourself to thank Mako for letting you spoil Mako's identity using his device.
Well, he should not have let his mask drop in front of me. How much can you actually tell us?
I
Can you tell us the
mean,
truth?
I can.
Is he working for the intelligence?
Correct.
I know it.
What
Has
branch?
been for 6 years.
What branch?
Undercover operations.
Why exactly was he assigned to me?
Most of the senators actually have at some point had an undercover operations personnel with them.
Okay, that does make sense.
It was also to get information on other planets. It's the easiest way to get it.
So it's not to attempt anything on Miria. It's just
No,
intelligence work.
it's just information gathering, like political deals or,
Yeah.
make sure you aren't terrorists
Or separatists in this case.
or separatists. Which I can tell you, Miria's already been in the clear on that for a while, especially since Torgoria, that incident.
Right.
Like my advocating for the clones wasn't enough already.
You have been labeled as a clone sympathizer.
And there's something wrong with that?
No, nothing at all. No. It's just on your file. They really need to work on their, security of their files. It's horrible. Like, a child can get into it.
Hannity, I have half a mind to believe you mean your child self. I'm not sure, and most people could break into Republic intelligence.
I can probably do it with the droid Miria has.
Lord, Maker
Super
knows
easy.
how many upgrades Skywalker has given him. He could probably do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I was able to get access to everyone's files when they were assigned to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Mako re-signed his contract.
So he's stuck in it for another few years.
3.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the war will be over by then, so hopefully he'll be out of a job for the most part.
There's always the job in intelligence. Always.
What is going on in intelligence that has him so stressed out?
From what I know and what I have gathered, what my sources have told me, there's a new funding. There's a new funder. He actually works in the Senate.
What is his name?
He's one of the advisors of Palpatine. Varden. Some pompous asshole.
Vandron.
Thank you.
Yes,
Vandron.
I know of him.
He's been funding it a lot. He's also part of the patriotic group.
Ah, yes, them.
Yeah, they had a whole rally recently in the Center of Coruscant recently.
They've had 2 outside the Jedi Temple I was present for.
Mm-hmm.
Very hostile, I will say.
There's a lot of funding. It looks like there's going to be new trainings here soon.
What kind of trainings?
Modification training.
What?
Don't know what that is. There's not a lot of information on it yet. So probably maybe new types of undercover work.
How closely does the intelligence work with the Chancellor?
If they already have an advisor, it's quite close.
I don't like any of this.
I do know the new training modules and everything should be in effect within the next months to a year.
It's good to know.
Is any of this done with Senate approval?
Chancellor Palpatine has been granted so much emergency power, he's basically taken up most of the Senate. It's not a matter of if he gets our approval, it's just a matter of when he does what he wants now.
I do know there's also more officers probably coming up in the military.
Yes, I've noticed that as well.
Yeah, there's a school being built on Loth, other planets as well.
They're starting to look into conscripted soldiers.
Several admirals have been already made. Well, they were captains, but they made admirals. No longer clones. It seems just clones. My experience, at least.
I do know I think the clones will be training these newer soldiers.
Oh,
Maybe they're just trying to transition to after the war.
I mean, there were
but what
plenty of.
happens? What happens to the clones after the war, though?
I don't
Aside from
know.
training.
I don't know. Maybe they can live their lives.
I hope so.
That even be possible?
Of course, it's possible. They're human beings just like us.
I don't doubt that. I believe that too. It's just, I guess the war has gone on so long that thinking that anything would go back to normal is kind of far-fetched.
Well, it makes sense. There were plenty of security forces, local ones, before the war, so maybe that's what they're doing.
That's all I know. And then you hear her yelling in Huttese at some guy cutting her off, and it's just a long slew of swear words.
Well, if there's anything else you remember, you can tell me when you actually get here in person.
I'll be there in 2 minutes.
All right. We still have some food on the table if you want any.
What'd you make?
Yep. Garwin asked for it.
I'll be there in 1 minute.
Alright. Drive safely.
Fuck that. Tip-Yip's on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear the acceleration like go
And then
up
the
like
comm
Red
cuts
Bull.
off.
Yep.
That was a lot to take in at once.
No kidding.
She said.
Why do I have this sudden urge
Stop,
to punch
hold on.
Mako?
Hold on. Stop it. Get some help.
Mako is a part of the intelligence. What is even going on anymore?
Chaos.
Chaos.
I don't know about you two, but I have a feeling something big is about to happen. I don't know when, I don't know where. But if they're putting this much effort into Republic intelligence, into our military, into granting the Chancellor more power, something's about to happen. And I don't think it's the end of the war.
It does feel as if the galaxy is holding its collective breath to see what happens with the ending of the war. We don't know. A great many things will happen at the end of it. We do know it will end.
Or another.
I just hope the past 2 years were not for nothing.
Honestly, I'm just glad that I got to see you again.
Me too. It's been a few months since I've seen some friendly faces, and at this point, Miria is like visibly fighting very hard to hold back tears right now.
Carwin just pulls her in for a comforting hug.
As soon as you hug her, she breaks down crying.
That moment, the door flies open.
Where's the tip
Where's the
yet?
tip yet?
Yeah, that's basically what you hear is like Anadia, and considering you have worked a lot with Anadia the last few months, you're
Yeah.
used to this by now. You hear her yell, "Where's the tip yip?"
Miria cannot
Like, Carwin
respond
holding
because
on.
she is sobbing into Carwin's Jedi robes right now.
Carwin's like holding on to Beery, just goes,
No, Anadia just needs to know where the liquor is and is already like grabbing the liquor and just pouring a Corellian rum.
Yes,
She's already
Corellian rum.
pouring. She's already
Oh,
pouring half
no.
a glass.
Strong stuff.
oh.
Kennedy, I'm aware of what happened. Are you aware of what happened last time she was with us doing?
She's gonna need to be slightly drunk for the shit that we're gonna deal with tonight. So what's wrong with having a little sip before we go?
Right. I'm assuming you are inviting us as well.
Yeah.
The only one who cannot be in attendance tonight is Mako. Given what we've learned about him, it's not safe.
She'll hold up glass and like shake it a little bit. I know you want it.
She's
She
It's
poured herself a glass
empty.
of champagne.
instantly emptied.
Yep, she shot her glass back too. All right.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's
She
go kick
wipes
some
the tears
ass.
off her face,
All right.
and she whistles for Beatty.
Hello, madam. Hello, madam. Are we ready to go?
Yes,
It is
we-
very weird that I have a new voice now. It has changed every episode that I have talked so far.
Jesus, how many times has Skywalker tinkered with your voice box again?
13 times.
Why did he make you sound like Amidala's protocol droid?
I have no idea.
We'll get that fixed later. We have
Yes.
somewhere to be.
Yes, we are going. Do you want me to record the conversations that we are having tonight?
Muriel will look to Anadia.
Looks at the droid. Pulls something out and then just sticks it in a little slot. It'll record, it'll save on there, and when it's pulled out, that he heard is gonna be gone.
Alright.
Alright, I'm driving. Even though I just had a drink, I am driving.
Alright.
Are you sure? I could probably. You know what? Never mind. Go ahead.
Do you want to drive? You can drive.
I mean, she's as much as a speed demon as you are.
I could drive, although I do not know how. I do not have proficiency in
Uh,
piloting. I could drive.
You can
Notes.
backseat drive for us, Colville.
Oh. Oh,
Great.
ho, ho, ho.
Besides, someone needs to
Ow.
be a proper lookout.
You know what? I will at least attempt to assist, but I feel like this is you're patronizing me. But this is could be an adventure given your drinks.
Patronizing.
Patronizing.
What?
Have you not known me for the past
No.
2 years?
Let's just get to
She
the meeting.
lightly pats Colro on the cheek and then starts to head out of the apartment.
Let's just get to the meeting.
All right, so y'all get in the vehicle, and Anadia looks over. She's like, "Hey, if shit hits the fan, I know how to use the Glint Hawk. I have all of the codes."
I know how to fly the Glint Hawk.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were going to just a meeting. Why is
Because
it
if anything ever goes to shit,
okay, not just the meeting. Okay.
not just the meeting, we'll just steal the Glint Hawk. We'll leave Mako. Mako will find his way off this planet. He's smart.
Complimenting, but also stealing your ship. Hard to balance
So
here.
I guess we will be going Carwin's route of her idea she expressed
Government
earlier.
stole my baby.
Okay, hold on. You know how he got that ship, right?
I'm assuming he stole it.
No, technically, I paid him. So I technically bought it.
So it was a gift.
No,
So he stole it.
no. He paid for it with his own money, with the paycheck that I gave him. So technically, I bought the ship.
That's not
That's
how
a-
that works.
They're a little convoluted, but I like the spirit.
Makes sense
Yes.
to me.
All right, I need to have her roll a piloting check.
I'm assuming with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Or it could be a straight roll since Colro was assisting.
I don't have actual proficiency. I
No.
technically can't assist.
I'm perfect.
I can yell. I can
don't
yell in
have-
terror though.
I have a +3 in piloting. Can I assist?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I roll persuasion instead to help?
Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. She lifts up the ship, and off y'all go in a direction that Mario recognized. Y'all are heading to Amidala's
apartment.
and that is where we're gonna leave it because it is getting 10:20 at night. And the next meeting will be the meeting among senators and Mako getting in a little bit of trouble.
He's on the run from the mob.
Oh
No.
no.
Mako, I think Mako decided, hey, let's just go out and go gambling. No. Mako does a Mako thing and gets into trouble like always.
Mm-hmm.
Mako does a
Okay.
Mako thing.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Oh,
y'all got to see how Miriam's doing. She's not doing okay.
no.
No, she's not doing okay.
All right, so starting with Mako. Mako, where can we find you next?
Where can we find you next? Okay. Friday thing isn't on. Saturday thing isn't on. Sunday thing isn't on. Tuesday. You guys can find me next on Tuesday over at ADH Adventures for our homebrew 5e game. Apparently we're face to face with a dragon god. That's fun.
And then Wednesdays.
Wednesdays you can find me over at Dinner and a Game. As we play a game that the best way I can describe it is D&D 5e meets Treasure Planet.
Ooh.
A whole lot of fun.
Our lovely Carwin, where can we find you?
You can find me actually here on Twitter page, streaming, amazing streaming service. For Gem Kingdom Chronicles, I think tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Nice.
Also, you can find me on TikTok at AlphaHannah5311. And if you go to archiveofourown.org, also known as AO3, you can find my Firebite series that is up. It's about an enemies to lovers story between a superhero and a supervillain. So if you like Marvel and all kinds of stuff like that, please go check it out. I have 16 chapters up already. So
Nice.
please go read it. There's more coming. I've worked very hard on this, so please.
Phrasing.
Yes, lovely Colro. This is the only place where you can find him.
Oh, you can find me in 2 weeks right here.
I need. All right, now tomorrow you can find me on the Vampiric Touch Entertainment Network for Exalted: The Volition of Onyx and Gold, and then right after that, no, I have nothing after that because we're doing session 0 for Seattle by Night. So we're not streaming, I don't think. And then Saturday, you can find me at Dinner and a Game Show where I actually run a Monster Hearts 2 game. And our lovely group has decided to call it the Breakfast Club because we play at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time. Yes.
Love it.
Yes. And then this Sunday, you can find me on the Figment Collective for our session 1 of Main by Night of Vampire the Masquerade V5 Sabbat Chronicle.
Ooh, fun.
Yep. And that's where you can find me up until now. And I'm not repeating the rest of my week because, I'm part of way too many projects. So, Paige, our lovely host. Where can we find you besides here?
Well, you find me here every 2 weeks, every Friday for GKC, hosted here on my channel. Every other Sunday for Lost Mine of Fandelver. We have our next session this coming Sunday. Every other Monday is Secrets of Pandora, and also Humblewood Heroes of Humble Origin. That game is hosted at twitch.tv/AkiObsession. And then every Tuesday, you can find me as a part of AAA in Queer Questers, hosted by Ryan the Enchanter here on Twitch. I probably get to beat up a child next game, so that's going to be fun.
Nunny?
Listen, he asked for it.
That
In
still
my
sounds bad out of
defense-
context. That
In
still
my
sounds bad.
defense, he asked for it.
That's not a defense.
That is a defense.
That is a defense. The child asked for it. He literally asked for it.
Okay, when they say step on them, I'm not sure that's the beat 'em up part of
Oh my
that.
god.
Listen,
Look. It's like Skyrim. The kids are constantly asking for it. You just
Listen,
can't do anything about it.
TLDR, this preteen dwarven child wants to impress his crush, so he's gonna stage a robbery that he's going to stop. I'm supposed to be the robber. However, I have told my party if this kid punches me, I am not responsible for whatever injuries he incurs afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so
I guess fair
basically
enough. Fair
the
enough.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine meme of, okay, who are we gonna kill? I draw the line at children, unless that child is a dick.
You know what? That's valid.
Yep.
Good night.
Good-
Safe travels. If you're traveling somewhere and everything, have a good night. Have good spoons. Have good vibes. Eat something. Drink some water. Go to bed. Whatever you need to do. And may the force be with you.
All right.
Good night.
We'll see you all in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.